Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we need to reveal our dad joke of the day. If I can. There we go. So for Saturday, the 14th of June, why do seagulls fly over the sea? If they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. I always like that one. And I never have dad jokes for Sundays in my calendar. And so if you are a member, feel free to comment your favorite dad joke. And member or not, go into the comments and upvote your favorite. And I will feature one of them tomorrow. All right. And thank you to Ty for signing up as a new early access member. Ty has already added a word to the Wordle wheel and a game to the games wheel that we play a bonus game every video now in this video. And that brings our count up to 121. We are making it. Someone suggested a member goal for me to shave. I assume it would be a temporary shave because people want to know what my face looks like without a beard. I haven't fully shaved my beard in many, many years. It would grow back pretty quickly, so I wouldn't mind doing it too much. It would be a little bit awkward for a bit. But if that's a member goal, we have to think of a good number for that. So leave your suggestions there. Should that be before or after the yellow shirt? Anyway, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Mom, Queen, Ribbon, Border, Blue, Boston, Heart, Legend, Toto, Arrow, Icon, Hooch, Rat, Bull, Astro, and Diva. Toto, is that a band, like an 80s band? Did they write Africa, I think? So like Toto and Queen and Boston. Like, is this a red herring? Because yesterday we had like 1998 songs. Do we have 80s bands? Queen, Boston, Toto, and I don't know what the other one would be. Actually, Heat. I know Heart. Yeah, Heart. I'm gonna hold off on locking this in because I feel like it might be like a built-in red herring here, just because we just had songs yesterday. That's really meta, but there's no reason to lock it in if I'm suspicious. I mean, we can just find another category and see. So, what would Mom go with? I don't know. Rat is a Chinese zodiac, but I don't see or is Bull a Chinese zodiac as well? I think so. I don't see 2 others though. Huh. Astro. Astrophysics, astronomy. Astro's a dog. Isn't Astro a dog? I forget from what. Diva. Someone who's very very much let's see. Diva. I don't know. A diva and an icon maybe? Like just someone who's like really a legend. Yeah, I don't know what word to use there. We could put Queen in there, and that would split up our 80s bands. Is there another option? Because I still think 80s bands might be there, but I'm like 50-50 on the 80s bands. Rat, Bull, Astro, Hooch, Arrow, Toto, Blue, Boston, Heart, Border, Ribbon, Mom. I think I'm going to try to split these up. Let's put Queen in with this category. Okay. Goddess, yeah. So we're splitting up the 80s bands. It might be a one of each. They don't always make it one of each, but it's pretty common, so we could consider that. So Boston, in this case, unless there's another 80s band, which is quite possible, like maybe Astro is, or I don't know what else, Blue. But I'm thinking maybe these get split up. Heart and Ribbon. So like you can get like the Purple Heart, and you can get a ribbon. Like these are like military. Are they called awards? What are they called? I don't know if an arrow is one of them. But these are kind of symbols in general. Hearts, arrows, ribbons. Is there like another, just something that can be a symbol? A bull? No. A rat? No. Okay, I'm not sure about that one. I did see that we have Hooch and Astro. These sound like dog names to me. Blue sounds like a dog name. Is Toto? Is that the dog from Wizard of Oz? Toto. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. I think Toto is the dog. Let's go with these four. And you're my boy Blue, right? Yeah. Okay. Dogs of the screen. Gotcha. Okay, so it might be a one of each. Like purple. Maybe it's purple heart. Purple something. Not really seeing that. One is supposed to be green. Boston, though. What's Boston doing if not the band? Boston cream pie. Ribbon cream pie. Bowl cream pie. We also have rat and bull. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Rat race, rat maze, rat run, border. Like a border between countries or a border around, like a border around something? Huh. Border, arrow, ribbon, bull. See, I don't think it's purple heart. Is there something else with heart? Heart. So I'm thinking heart and Boston get split up. I'm still thinking about that, but I don't know what either of these are doing. I still had the idea of arrow, ribbon, and heart as being like symbolic things, but I don't see a fourth symbolic thing. Mom. Darn, I'm like stuck. What's Boston known for? I'm looking to see if there's wordplay. Boston ends with ton, which is a unit of measurement. They love starting or ending with units of measurement, but I don't see any other ones. Heart is a anagram of earth, notoriously. I don't know. I don't see any other anagrams. Tar. Not really. I'm tempted to just see if these are one away. Like use one of my mistakes to see if these are one away with something. Like bull, maybe. The most symbolic thing left here is bull. But I don't know what this would be. We're going to try it. That's one away. So if these do go together, there's another symbolic thing. Or maybe arrow, ribbon, heart. I mean border maybe. It's the only like iconic thing. That's also one away. So I'm thinking I'm on the right track, but I don't have enough one aways to just spam these. So what do bull and border have to do with each other? And I think Boston doesn't go with heart. So I'm down to mom or rat going with these three. I mean, if that's true, I can just try them both. But I'd like to figure out the category if possible. That's much better. So why don't we highlight Boston, bull, and border, which goes with rat or mom. Border, bull, Boston. No, I'm so confused. They all start with B. Neither rat nor mom starts with B, though. Bull. No, I don't know. All right, why don't we try these with rat then? That's also one away. So, I mean, I feel like if my meta is right, that they're not putting Boston and heart together, then this should go with mom. And that's all I got. I cannot figure out this category. Heart. I can't figure out either of these. Boston, rat, bull, and border. Arrow, ribbon, heart, and mom. I don't know. I hope this is right. Yeah. Elements of a classic mom tattoo. Oh. Yeah, I can picture it now. You get the heart, and it says mom on it, and there's an arrow through the heart, and then there's a ribbon. Okay. Rat, bull, Boston, and border. Oh, they're all terriers? Oh, okay. You know, that came to me right as I hit submit. I said, wait, there's rat terrier and bull terrier and Boston terrier. Okay, border terrier. Okay, so these are types of dogs, terrier dogs. And then the classic mom tattoo. Wow. Okay. Well, I managed to just sort of push my way through it, but I used all my mistakes to do it. This was pretty hard. I'm gonna give this like a 3.8. Let's see what they give it. Oh, showing dogs kind of really helps. They give it a 2.5. Interesting. So we're way disconnected. Let's see if the bot agrees with me or them. 60% solve rate, 4 out of 5. The bot agrees with me. All right. A lot of people would have made the first mistake of the 80s bands, and then they wouldn't have enough mistakes left to do what I did. Wow, actually, considering the mistakes I made in the order I made them, 1 in 18,000 is crazy. A lot of people trying to fish out green purple the same way I did. Okay. I mean, I was on a similar track by saying these are symbolic things, right? I didn't think about tattoos, though. Yeah, getting yellow first, extremely common. Also, dogs of the screen first, very common. Otherwise, not. Second evens out quite a bit, which is interesting. And then ever. So people who lost only got yellow. 18% got only yellow. 8% got yellow, green. Interesting. See, I thought green was hard today. But I guess if you know it, you know it. All right. So yeah, 17% of people called it did the 80s bands. I don't know. Are all of these 80s? I think they are, but maybe not. Maybe heart is 70s. Doesn't matter. Ribbon, border, heart, arrow. Really, really common. Just like, is it a symbol type thing, right? You're thinking these are symbolic of something, but what's the other symbolic thing? These were not all that uncommon mistakes that I made. Putting blue in with the terriers is interesting. I wonder if it was just because they all start with B. So if you're really, really lost, you might go, let's lock in the 4 that start with B. All right. And then what are people confidently locking in first? Yellow first is actually more common than doing the red herring first. Okay. Cool. I think that's about all I want to see. How'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword. It's the big one today. Ooh, really big. Research org that once employed Dr. Fauci. That's is it like Health and Human Services? No, it's like, what's it called? I'm gonna skip that. I think it's gonna start with H, but let's just hold off because I'm not entirely sure. Conflict ended on 11/11/1918 for short. World War I, maybe? Let's look at these downs. If we can get these downs, it helps a lot. And we have the first letter. Sensationally successful in older slang. Full Metal Jacket or Saving Private Ryan are both war movies. The or means we don't pluralize it, right? If it was and, we'd pluralize. If it's or, we don't. Where Baja California is, as opposed to California. In the South? In Mexico? Maybe. Garment with underwire. A bra? Han Solo. Verify the truth. Discern? No. I'm trying to think about what end in RM there. I wonder if I can get these downs, because getting the long ones can really help. The Haudenosaunee Confederacy by another name. No idea. 8-day Jewish holiday. Passover. Also Hanukkah, but I don't think that one fits. All right. Saturday Night Live Network is NBC. What is this? The National. I wonder if this is supposed to be an H for Hanukkah. Hanukkah has so many spellings it could easily fit. Okay, let's. What is this? Verify the truth. Students request while preparing for a test. Quiz me. It might be Hanukkah. Well, hold on. Quiz me? Test me? Quiz me? Okay, actually, let's hold off on all that. Music player at a 50s style diner. A jukebox. Okay, this starts with J. Coding language with a coffee cup logo. That's Java. So this is Hanukkah. And they might spell it like that. All right. All good to go. Huh. By way of is via. Flex from a campfire is ash. How about these? Prefix meaning bird or flight. AV. Actor cage to fans. Nick. Nat blank. TV. National Geographic. Nat Geo. A whiz bang? No. Sensationally successful. Huh. Hanukkah seems more correct. So this is Quiz Me. So it is Whiz Bang. Fee fi fo fum. Oh, confirm. NIH? What the heck is going on here? All good to go. Oh no. Rock. What? I need to figure out this all good to go. All good to go. Arc. Onk. This has to be. Hold on. How does this work? Usually after QU you need another vowel, but I mean if this is a proper name, they break all kinds of rules. All good to go. A-OK maybe. A-OK. Rock was? Yeah, I don't know who this is. Maybe this is an I for Iraq. Iraq was. Oh, okay, let's look up that. I want to know what that is. IROQUOIS. Group of indigenous people of North America. Oh. Historically known for forming a powerful confederacy in the northeastern region of the continent. I still don't know how to pronounce it, though. They included Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, and Seneca. Okay. Iroquois. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay. They picked Hanukkah instead of Passover as their 8-day Jewish holiday. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Do Strands. Today's theme is It's a Banner Day. It's a banner day. Are we using what the phrase usually means, or are we taking it more literally? Banner day. Is that like a good day, like a important day? I don't actually know what it quite connotates. We've got crown here. I'm going to try crown and crowned. Okay, crown locked in. Are these like symbols you'd find on like a coat of arms or a banner? Like lions like to appear on those. I don't know what else goes on a cross. Yeah, cross, a shield. So are these like symbol? I see symbol. Flag symbol. So they're symbols that go on flags. Okay. We got a star. We got a stripe. We've got a noom, a moon, and a triangle. You know, I might have been able to ranks perfect this one. And it looks like a flag. I like that. It's a flagpole with a flag at the top. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I needed to get a few words, but I honestly didn't think crown was going to lock in. I just didn't feel like spending a lot of time on this, and I didn't. So there we go. All right, cool. Well, stick around because we are going to spin the wheel to find out our bonus game. All right. If you are a member, you can add a bonus game to this wheel. Pick a word game of some kind. All right. So I have not actually played Bracket City yet, but I hear good things. So Math Rhapsody suggested Bracket City. Let me load that up. All right, here is Bracket City from The Atlantic for June 14th. So what we do is we have stuff in brackets. I have zoomed this in a bit so we can't see the whole thing, but we need to kind of collapse the brackets and then eventually we'll end up with like a phrase, or something. Congress approves and then, so believe it or not gets filled in, and then that gets replaced with not. So one notch above walk for a horse. So that's like a trot. And so now we get tango or foxtrot, for example, which those are like NATO alphabet. Those are maybe letters. No, let's hold off on that. Okay, blank, cries the toddler as he snatches back his special rock. Is that yoink? No. Mine that explodes, metaphorically or otherwise. Don't all mines explode? Let's see. Where you plug in a something line. That might help. Where you plug in a something line. Phone? No. Let's look at this. Much Bollywood Stone Age invention that we are cautioned not to reinvent. The wheel. One for sale on Wheel of Fortune. Vowel. Article that might come out before a vowel. Article that might come out before an article. An. Blank Sans. Much mocked font. Comic Sans. Word after Vegas comic or Mobius strip. Okay. So we're starting in stripes flag design. So stars and stripes is going to be the answer to all this. Mind that explodes, metaphorically or otherwise. A landmine? There we go. Where you might plug in a landline. Ancient word for port. So this is high something in it. Oh, co-blank. Wait. High something in a sense. Jack. Co-blank. Hijack in a sense. Co-opt. Helicopter. Blank trap. Wait. Helicopter left arrow. Blank right arrow trap. What does that mean? Okay. When attached to the suffix beyond this, more square version of a blank thesis. Helicopter, left blank right trap. What does that mean? Tango or foxtrot? Oh, tango and foxtrot are both dances. I was thinking NATO phonetic alphabet. They get danced with on a... So I gotta unbracket all of this. All of this, actually. All right, so this is the only one I'm allowed to get right now. Helicopter, left blank right trap. What does that mean? I don't know what this left and right arrow is doing. No, I don't want to peek at the answer. So I need to figure out what this is. What goes after hesis? Is it just a T? No, not thesis. What goes before hesis? It looks like it's melding with hesis here. More square version of a blank hesis. More square version of a hesis. What does that... And then prefix whose opposite is no when attached to the suffix beyond this. And then a right arrow? I don't know what the arrows mean. Prefix whose opposite is no when attached to the suffix beyond this. I mean, the answer is Congress approves the stars and stripes flag design, but I don't know how we're getting there. Can I just type stars? No. Okay. Helicopter left. Blank right trap. I'm lost. Maybe I will reveal it. What did that do? P. Starts with P. Helicopter. Yeah, I'm going to reveal the answer. Parent. Okay, so did it mean we need a word that works after helicopter and a word that works before trap, but not as a full phrase? So helicopter, parent, and parent trap. All right, more square version of a parenthesis. Bracket. Prefix whose opposite is no when attached to the suffix beyond this bracket. When attached to thing. Prefix whose opposite is no. So instead of nothing, we're going to do something. Blank into, gently introduce into something new. Blank into, gently introduce to something new. Gently introduce to something new. Blank into. Uh, gently introduced to something new. You wade into maybe? No, you. Okay, so goes the Blankul. So goes the world. No, so goes the ease. Ease into. So goes the weasel. It is said. Pop. They get danced with on popular TV show Stars. Oh come on, Stars. There you go. And it is Congress approves the Stars and Stripes flag design in June 14th, 1777. All right. I just didn't know what the arrows meant, and I don't think the help. See, I did the tutorial before playing this, and it did not talk about arrows at all. So I don't know. Now I know what they mean. I should be able to get it. All right, cool. Well, that was an interesting game. Kind of crosswordy, but you can like use the outer ones to try to help with the clue that you're struggling with. All right, cool. Well, those are the games for this video. If you'd like to watch Wordle, you just got to click at the end of this video and it'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all of the videos I made today. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.